Hello again. Now we create our basic project. I'm using Unity Hub because I work on multiple projects on different versions and it helps me to manage my versions easier and my projects. Okay, I'll use the preferred version. Click on New Project. I'll make it 2D project because we're creating a 2D space shooter. Ultimate 2D space shooter. And then click on the create project. If you are using the normal Unity launch, you'll see similar window. I'll just show you. Just click on create because it will going to load. Yeah. Let's review. Our game is going to be a space shooter game in which you fly and kill enemies. You collect stuff and power-ups, you achieve points and can buy upgrades. There are multiple levels, different types of enemies, different weapons and sidekick weapons. These are weapons like they are flying around you and shoot enemies without you controlling them. Our goals. First, we need to create the working prototype with basic mechanics. Flying, shooting, dying, start game menu and game over screens, and all the things, upgrades, etc. Then we polish the game. We put some good assets. We make the menus nice and clean. We add level. We make the level beautiful. Then we create a few more levels and add the level select menu, some other menus, etc. And our game is almost finished. Okay, it asked me to sign, so I won't show you. But you can always look in YouTube and see some other people showing you how to do it. Okay, our project is importing small assets, etc. The normal Unity stuff. Yeah, I can record these and as a sounds, but later. Okay, so this is our Unity empty project. It has one default scene, untitled, with main camera. This is a 2D view. We can change it to 3D, but we don't need it. Okay, let's save our scene into a new folder called scenes. I'll call our scene main test scene because we wouldn't use it in the final project. Okay, let's create 2D object sprite. New sprite, which will call spaceship. Okay. Here is the inspector window. You can see our spaceship has two components. It has a transform component and sprite renderer. The sprite renderer has a few fields: sprite, color, flip, X and Y, or one or the other, or both, or none, doesn't matter. Draw mode simple, you can move it, slice, tight, etc. I wouldn't go into details now. For our sprite, I'll just use the US sprite as a placeholder. Let's see our game. It's too small, so I'll size it up. Maybe it's a good idea to use empty game object for our space, for our player. Okay, I'll put our spaceship under our player. This is the Yerk. This is the parent of the spaceship. You will see later that if I move the parent, the spaceship moves also. Its location stays unchanged to 000. If I move the spaceship, our player hasn't moved. This is why I will move the player, and I can always change the spaceship later when I have more sprites, and I can customize it as I wish, add effects and other things. Okay, so let's add some script and make our player move. First, I wanted to scale it up. Okay, I'm pressing Alt Shift and sizing up. Let's size it to around 10. You can see it here. It's 10.4. I think it's good. Yes, nice size. Maybe I'll make it a little bit thinner, so it looks more like spaceship. Sorry, I cannot talk too much. Okay, so 000. Bit over. Oh, sorry, let's space out. Okay, so this is our spaceship. I'll create a folder called scripts. In this folder, I'm creating a new C# script called player controller. Yes. We need to wait for Unity to compile the script, and we drag and drop it onto our player. Then we click on Edit Script. Loading. Nice. Sorry for the loading. I don't have time and knowledge to edit my videos for now. If there are more than 20 subscribers, I'll maybe start editing them, but for now, I think it's okay. Let's create. Or let's wait. You can write to me in the comments if you have developed any games before, if there are specific things you would like to know. You can also subscribe to my channel, etc. Okay, let's get to the point. This is our public class player controller. I will assume you have basic knowledge in C# scripting, because I wouldn't go in too much detail. But if you are absolute beginner, you should be able to follow up. I'll zoom in so you can see it easier. Okay, I like to create my fields private if I don't need them to be public. So I'll create private float speed and I'll give it default value of 10 to see what happens. I'll use serialized field so it can show up in the editor window and you can read the speed there easier. Okay, the void start. Let's see, we don't need anything. On the update, let's see, we will check our input. Let's say float move x is equals to input dot get axis horizontal. You have to spell it right, so you're not wrong. Float move y is equal to input dot get axis vertical. Usually, I separate my input in a separate controller, separate document, because I like to make my code cleaner. But if it is his first game you're developing, I think it is better to show you how to put it all in one place. Maybe at later stage we'll go back and do some refactoring after we have our prototype. Actually, do it. We will absolutely do it. Yes. Okay. Let's see. If let's change transform dot translate. Wow. Translate. We'll translate in a new vector tree. Let's separate it. It's a new field. Okay. Say vector tree movement is equal okay. It's equal to new vector tree move x move y transform dot position dot z. Yeah, and we'll translate in the movement. Let's see if something happens, if it goes bang or it works. Waiting for compilation. Everything done, we can see our speed is showing up and it's 10 as our default value was. I'll save our scene and click play. Let's see. Using the keyboard arrows, I can move my spaceship. I think 10 is too fast. Okay, what we can notice, when I press up or right, my spaceship goes out of the window. So we need to correct this. Let's see how we can do it. We can check if our transform position dot x is bigger than camera dot main space. Okay, sorry. Yes. Sorry, some of the things I don't know by heart, but for the sake of this video, I will try without using Google. You know, big part of developing software or any kind of work on the computer is searching Google. Yes. But instead of searching on Google, you know, I need to check if my transform position.txt is visible by the camera. Or actually, we can just make the simple serialize field and create private float max position y equals to 5. And we'll after that make a script. Okay, we'll use max position dot y to stop our object to moving out of screen in the y direction. We'll make our space shooter move sideways. So, and our camera will always follow our spaceship. We can then move in two separate ways of creating the game. We can make the whole scene moving towards our spaceship, and then it can only move in a fixed place, or we can make our spaceship and camera move in the X direction. And maybe, I think it's a good idea, we can at a minimal speed at which the camera and the spaceship are moving without, the camera will move at fixed speed and the spaceship will have a minimum speed at which it can move. Okay, let's do the first thing first. Transform position y. If it is greater than max position y, I'll actually check it here before I apply the translate. Okay, transform position y plus movement dot y is greater than max position. We say transform dot position dot y, movement dot y is equal to transform dot position dot y. Else, if transform dot position dot y minus movement dot y plus movement dot y is less than minus max position dot y, we say movement dot y equals transform dot position dot y. But we rewrote the code, so I'll just make this in one simple if statement. Okay, so this will prevent us from moving up and down. Let's check it fast. Then I will add the script to the camera. Oh no, there's an error. So let's see, transform size of the price not valid. Oh, for some reason, yes, see, for some reason I receive a negative or infinite position y. No, it's 0. Of course, it's 0. You know, it snaps. Okay. Still, we need to make. Actually, you know, I think this will be our play field, and the enemies will come from the right side, and the whole level will come with them. And to just move here and, you know, go away. Yes. Okay. So let's do the same. Let's see. Actually, I'll do it in the most easy way, so we can just move faster in our prototype. We'll fix this later, of course. We see it's like x is 9 minus 9. Okay, 9 minus 9. We'll do the same. Box position. X is 9f, and we do the same. Copy pasting, not the best thing to do, but sometimes it's easy to do it. Now we have our basic movement done. Okay, it has some issues, but for now this is awesome. We moved something on the screen. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah, I'll move this. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. See you guys in the next video, where we will add the option to shoot when you press the space or you shoot with your mouse. We can also add special gun, but maybe in some other next video. Okay, let's do first things first. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Goodbye.